Hey, what's up, nerds? Thanks for joining us for another Guest Star Monday. I got my uncle here today, and we're on vacation in Nevada still, so having fun with everybody. And I'm going to be doing a shave on him. So usually I have guys do shaves where I'm shaving their head, but today we're doing something special, kind of doing like an old-fashioned barbershop shave where I'm taking off his beard, and we'll probably leave the mustache and a little bit of the goatee. So we'll see how it goes, and we're excited. We're using the Mercure Future Setting 1 with the brand new Persona Red blade in there. And the soap he chose was the Mickey Lee Soapworks Drunken Goat. He liked the smell. It had a strong smell, like a good strength of scent. And so he chose that. We've got it lathered up. So he's got his beard wetted and prepped. So I'm going to just start lathering and start the shave. We'll see how it goes.
How long has it been since you have gone without shaving yours?
10 days.
Is the most?
Yeah, 10 days is the most for my face, because in the Navy we have to shave it daily.
And how full does yours get?
Pretty full. It's not as long as this, but it's pretty full. I'm only lathering up half the side at a time because I've never done someone else's face, so I don't want it to dry on the other side. But how's it feel?
Feels good. Yeah. It smells good too.
Yeah.
Like this has taken me about 2.5 months, almost 3 months to grow. And just because I get sick of shaving.
Yeah. Yes.
And like my work doesn't require me to shave or anything, so
yeah.
I just have to look presentable.
Well, you will look extra presentable after this.
I hope so. Unrecognizable, because
Yeah.
I think when I started I had somewhat of a beard, and so I
then-
don't think anybody at work seen me without a beard. Maybe my job interview, maybe when I had an interview,
Yeah.
I didn't have my beard.
So, alright, the Mickey Lee Soapworks is an excellent soap. It lathers up really well. I've used Mickey Lee a couple of times before, and it creates a nice slick cushion, so I'm glad he chose that one because it will make the shave easier because it's a good soap. So, alright, this will be first pass with the grain. So he's got 2.5 months of growth. Mercure Future Setting 1. Here we go.
What's the difference in settings?
So 1 is the least aggressive, the most mild, and then as you go up, it gets more aggressive.
Okay.
Meaning there's more blade exposure.
The higher
it is, yeah. So if I was doing my own face with this much hair, I'd probably do it on a 3 or a 4.
Okay.
But since I've never done someone else's face yet, I didn't want to have it be super aggressive.
How do you like that sound?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, what do you think?
That sounds pretty cool.
So there's
That's gross.
But it's,
And how does that feel to you? Does it feel like
smooth.
it's smoothing?
yeah, how is it to you? Do you feel like
Shaving smooth.
pulling? Yeah,
No,
do you
it
feel like
doesn't
pulling
feel-
or tugging? Yeah.
Teeny bit.
Yeah.
Not a lot though. Like nothing worth mentioning.
Yeah. So a good soap with a sharp blade really makes a big difference. You use a lower end blade and not a good soap for your face. Everybody's face is a little different. Everybody likes a little bit different blades and soaps, but they're pretty efficient if you find what works best for you.
Yeah. So I usually shave with an electric razor, just because I don't have to shave really close, and and I just never, like when Brandon won the Norelco sponsorship, he got an electric shave, like got a couple of them, and so I got one, and so since I could shave, I just used that.
Yeah.
The only times really I've had to use a regular shaver was once at a right after a job interview, you had to take a picture for like your
ID
employee
card.
ID.
Yeah.
And I had a little bit of a goatee, and they're like, you can't have that. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want me to do? And the lady handed me a shaver.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, do you have any shaving cream? And she's like, nope.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, okay, well, what do you expect me to do?
Yeah, don't touch this. So one thing important, if you use a safety razor, one thing important is to map out your beard growth, which direction the hair grows, because you want to go with the grain on the first pass. That way you don't tug and pull and try to take it clear down with your first pass. But
so I go, well, where do you want me to go? And she's like, well, there's a bathroom right over there. So I go in the bathroom hoping there's a soap dispenser.
Yeah.
And there is. So I do it, and that's that grain. It's that
yeah,
sand.
hand soap.
And so I'm like, okay. So I try to get as much lather as I can with that, and I put it on there, and it's just like sand in my little goatee, and I'm just pulling out hairs. And I come out, my chin's all red. I take the picture, and my ID's got a red chin. It was rough.
Well, hopefully we won't have that experience today. You know, similar growth pattern as I do. My beard grows in all different directions on my neck.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a spiral.
Like a calic.
Yeah.
How do you sell somebody on the wet shave? Like justifying how much time it kind of preps.
Yeah, it does take more time to prep it, but the quality of shave
Okay.
and the cost, like a blade is only about 10 cents a blade, a little more, a little less depending on the blade you get, so 10 to 20 cents a blade.
Okay.
And so even if you changed out your blade every single day, every single shave, it's still
only 10
way
cents,
cheaper
yeah.
than a cartridge. And most times you can get 4 to 5.
Let's say if I wanted to start,
Yeah.
what would I have to spend to start?
So depending on the handle you get,
Okay, like beginner handle.
$30
Okay.
on Amazon. You can get a good beginner handle, a mild, not super aggressive handle. And then a pack of blades, like the first pack I got, it was $100 or $10 for 100 blades.
Okay.
But I would recommend getting a sample pack, which costs a little more,
But you can try out.
but you're
blades.
using like 19 different brands instead of one brand. And then the soap I bought was $15 for a tub of soap.
Okay.
And the brush was like $12 or something. So all told, when I first started, it was about $100 for the whole setup, which would last me. The handle will last years and years and years. The brush will last a long time because it's a synthetic brush. And basically, all your upkeep is blades and the soap.
Okay.
And the big tub of soap lasts for quite a while as well.
Yeah.
So once you get that initial investment, it's a lot cheaper after that.
Okay.
Yeah,
What are the differences between like the $30 and
So-
like $100, or what's high end?
Well, high end is you can get them customized and pretty expensive, but
Like top performance wise.
not a lot different. I mean, they're more mild to more aggressive depending on what you want, and mine's more expensive because it's adjustable.
Okay.
So since I do head and face, I wanted to be able to make it more or less aggressive depending on what I was shaving. But for a beginner, I mean, the McCurr 34 is like almost everyone has one of those. Even if they're like a really experienced shaver, they still have one of those because they're a good quality, mild, everyday shaver. You can use it every day and it's going to perform well and do well.
You have to do any maintenance to keep that clean or anything?
No,
like
just
this part,
rinse it.
wash it out.
Yeah, there's you can do stuff. I probably should learn how, but for the most part, most guys just set it up, just a little rinse, clean. Oh jeez.
Do a lot of guys at your work do this?
There's a good number. A few have started since we've talked about it. There was some guys who have been doing it for years, and they're the ones who kind of told me about it. And then since we've talked about it, a few more have started because it is pretty popular in the military since we have to shave every day. One of the guys calculated he spends, how much did he say? He spends like $5,000 per year on shaving products because of how much the cartridges cost.
Yeah.
And then he calculated like, I can't remember how much, he did that over like a 20-year period. It was pretty excessive how much money, you know, and so this is a much cheaper alternative to it, you know.
I bet.
Hey guys, so here we're just lathering him up to do his cross grain pass. We finished it off with the cross grain pass just to, you know, smooth it out a little better, even out the shave, and just kind of clean it up a little bit, make it a little smoother. So the shave went well. I thought it went really good. He said, I asked him a few times how it felt, if it was pulling or tugging at all when we were taking down all his long growth, and he said no, it felt good. It was smooth. His neck did get a few little pulley tuggy areas because his hair grew kind of he had a couple where it spiraled around in almost like a star pattern where the hair grew in all different directions. So no matter what direction I shaved in, I was going with the grain with some of the hair, but against the grain on some of the other hair. So he said it did get a little pulley down there, but nothing terrible. And guys, I gotta say the McCurr Future performed excellently. You know, I've been using the Maggard razors, their different heads, the slant and their open comb and their different heads, trying to figure out what works best. And while I really love the slant for my head shaves, it's much more effective, much more efficient. I do have to say the Future does have a place in a shave den. If you're trying to take down heavy growth, or if you have a coarse beard and you've let it grow out a few days or a couple months of growth, the Future just plows right through it. I mean, it just mows it down. It takes it down. It's really effective, really efficient at cutting through heavy growth. So I was really pleased with that. And will definitely, if you're a guy, like I said, who likes to grow out a beard, then shave it, grow it out, I definitely would recommend the Future for that, because it just mows it down, and then you can make it, you know, more aggressive if you need to, you know, depending on the coarseness of your beard and the length of your beard. But I also want to tell my uncle thank you for taking the time out of his day to do this shave with me. It was fun to talk with him, you know, reconnect, talk about what's going on in each of our lives, and spend some time together. I haven't seen him in about a year, and so that was fun to talk and hear what's new, what's new going on in his life. And it was great to see all our family out there. It was fun to see all our grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, cousins. It was great to spend time with everybody. Great for our kids to get to know their cousins a little better. They had a lot of fun playing together. So it was just a great experience, and this was a fun part of it. So I want to tell him thank you for letting me do this shave, for him trusting me to, you know, do a safety razor shave on him and be able to spend that time together. But guys, thanks for watching this. Hopefully you're having a great day. Please subscribe, please share, please comment, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.